am Savvy Mike, and this is I Am Savvy Mike TV. And Stephen A. Smith had some interesting things to say about Nelly and Snoop Dogg performing at Donald Trump's inauguration. Let's listen.
And many Americans wondering what to expect this time around. And I told you I'm going to get into that. But part of that is starting off with Snoop Dogg and Nelly and Soulja Boy and others for their decisions to perform at events surrounding the inauguration. Nelly was on with Willie D, formerly the Ghetto Boys this weekend, and he was talking about some things because he was taking a lot of heat for performing at events surrounding the inauguration. Before I get into it, let's hear Nelly's explanation. Listen to this. Performing for somebody and voting for somebody is two different things. Endorsing people is two different things. Am I a Trump supporter? I support the office. I support the president of the United States, regardless of who's in office. I'm not a politician.
Wait. Okay. Look, I'm all for voting for who you want to fucking vote for. I don't give a fuck around here. Do what you want to do. Shout out to everybody. Shout out to Donald Trump. We're in Trump America now. We're going to see how these next 4 years go. Hopefully it's just 4 and not 12. Either way. I'm all for it, right? But for a nigga to gaslight, like just right in front of our faces is just kind of fucking hilarious. This nigga said, am I a Trump supporter? I support the office. Okay. What the fuck is that? Is that a yes or a fucking no, my nigga? Like, yeah, you support. So you are a Trump supporter. I support the president of the United States. So you are a Trump supporter. Why would you ask that question within your response to all of this? Am I a Trump supporter? Clearly, don't ask the question and then not know how to answer your own fucking question, Nelly.
Man, you didn't see me out there on the camera. You didn't see me out there saying you should vote for this candidate. But I'm honored to be out there performing for the office for the president of the United States. That was his position, because obviously he's taking some heat. You've got people all over social media and beyond calling them sellouts and coons and traitors to their race and all of this other stuff that's been coming out of their mouth. And Snoop Dogg is especially taking some hits, not just because he elected to perform at the Crypto Ball, which was one of the events surrounding the inauguration, an event Trump did not even attend, by the way, even though he was supposed to be the guest of honor. But not only is Snoop Dogg taking heat for that, Snoop Dogg's taking heat for what we saw him say about any potential performers at the inauguration of Donald Trump back in 2017. So to be fair, let me make sure before I let you know what my position in all of this is. Let's see Snoop Dogg from back there in 2017 and what he had to say about any potential performer performing at Donald Trump's inauguration back then. Listen to this, Snoop Dogg.
So ain't nobody gonna perform for Donald Trump, huh? Which one of you jigaboo ass gonna be the first one to do it? I'm waiting. I'm gonna roast the out one of you Uncle Tom ass for doing it. Which one of you is gonna do it first? I suppose the one that performs for himself.
That was Snoop Dogg. So obviously to see him performing this past weekend at the Crypto Ball, knowing what was being put out there about him, I had to call my boy. Because that is my dog. Make no mistake about it. I ain't apologizing for that to nobody. That's my brother. I love that brother. Okay? Even when he wrong, he right. All right? Even when he wrong, he right with me. Because I know where his soul lies. Having said all of that, I still have to be fair to our audience. And I reached out to Snoop. And I'm going to tell you exactly what the brother said to me. He wasn't there for Trump. He was there for David Sachs, who's going to be running crypto and AI. He's going to be that crypto and AI czar for the present administration. That's who David Sachs is. David Sachs is somebody that Snoop has had a relationship with for decades. David Sachs is that cat when nobody else put their hand out offering dollars to Snoop's football league and beyond. That brother does it. That brother's ready to do it now. So we got to take all of that into consideration. Nelly threw out the money as well. He ain't trying to be political. He's an artist. He was paid to perform, and that's exactly what he did. Don't get me started with what Soulja Boy said. He said the same exact thing. Now, he said it in a very abrasive and excessive fashion, And I thought that was unnecessary, but if that's his lingo, that's his lingo. The point is the point. He sat up there and pulled out a bag of money and said, did anybody offer me to perform? That's what they did. So we see all of that going on. And we understand what that is. But back to Snoop Dogg, because that's who I know. Back to Nelly, because that's who I know. Nelly is not a political person. Nelly doesn't get involved in the campaigns. Nelly does perform for people who will pay the right fee, etc., as an artist. And he is somebody that don't want to get involved in all of that and believes in respecting the office because of the power that comes with it. That's his position. Like it or not, you got to respect it because there's plenty of hypocritical asses out here in this world acting like they don't do it and they do it every day. But you gonna come at him because he went and sang a few songs at the incoming president. See, that's the BS right there. And that's the kind of stuff that's got to stop. Back to Snoop, who I know. Not that I don't know Nelly, but I know Nelly. That's my brother. I love him to death. But we ain't as close as me and Snoop. Did y'all know that Snoop never exercised his right to vote in his life until 2020? Did you know that? I'm telling you what Snoop told me. I have permission from him to say this to y'all. If he didn't want me to tell y'all this, I wouldn't be telling y'all none of this. Because I ain't violating nobody's trust. I can have my opinions without violating trust. But he's giving me permission to say everything that I'm saying to you. He never voted in his life until 2020. I never knew that. Had I known that, I'd have gotten his ass. I'm his brother. I believe in exercising your right to vote. Your ancestors and the sacrifices they made, damn it, one power tool you have is to make sure you vote. People died for you to have the right to vote. Snoop, I love him. I love him to death. I'd have gotten his ass. You got to vote. He voted in 2020. He voted for Joe Biden. He spoke against Trump in 2016, spoke against him in 2017, voted against him in 2020. So everybody want to be like, well, what's the problem now? What's the problem now? I'll tell you what the problem is now. But before I get into the problem, let me show y'all a full screen of Mr. Keith Boykin. This guy is a political commentator, I assume. I don't know his background. I'm not casting any aspersions on him, disrespecting him in any way. I'm sorry, I've just been busy and I didn't have time to get into it. I saw him on CNN giving political commentary on Abby Phillips' show. And while he was on there, he said this. I want y'all to see this stuff on the full screen because you need to know. Any black person who performs at Trump's inauguration dishonors, quote, black families he refused to rent to in the 1970s. The black kids he wanted to execute in the Central Park case in the 1980s. The black Haitian immigrants he lied about in the 2024 election. Remember when Trump was saying they're eating dogs, they're eating cats? Remember that? That's what Keith Boykin is talking about, along with various other things. Let me explain to you why I'm pissed. I'm not talking about Keith Boykin. Mad respect to you. Keep doing what you're doing. I hope your career continues to elevate, my brother. I'm not speaking against him, only his position. And the reason that I preface my comments by saying that is because I'm going to show a level of respect to him that most people don't show to me. You don't like my opinion, so you attack me. You personalize it with your petty BS. You can disagree without being disagreeable. So I'm not talking about Keith Boykin. I don't know him. I'm talking about his point. Here's what pisses me off about that. You don't have any respect for anybody who performs at Trump's inauguration or the events surrounding his inauguration. So does that mean you don't have any respect for anybody black who voted for him? I'm not talking about myself because I didn't vote for him. Does that mean you don't have any respect for black people who sat there and said, I'm interested in the economy? I'm interested in inflation? I'm interested in protecting our borders. I'm interested in elevating our national security. I'm interested in keeping the streets of the United States of America as safe as possible. What if their reasons and their rationale for voting strictly pertain to that? What if this person voted for him because they broke and they think he's going to put more money in their pocket? What if this person voted for him because they're in a crime-ridden neighborhood and they feel leftists aren't having the streets patrolled well enough? What if they want to call 911, but they live in an environment that people were supporting defunding the police? And as a result of that, you either have a paucity of police officers or you have police officers that ain't yet interested in protecting and serving because they don't want to get vilified. What if the job market mattered? There's a whole bunch of reasons why people vote the way that they vote. To sit up there and just blanketly state that you don't respect anybody that showed up to an inauguration, Soulja Boy ain't got no right to go make some money? They're different. Everybody quick to say, man, if it were me, it's a different way to make the money. You sure about that? Sure about that? I saw Soulja Boy pull out some cash. I couldn't see that well. I couldn't count. But it looked like at least 6 figures. What it took most people, or what it takes most people to make in a year, the brother made in one night. You sure? You sure about that? You sure you could have found a way to go and make the kind of cash that he making? Snoop Dogg worth over $100 million. He got a youth football league. This brother sending cats to college. He's sending cats to the NFL. We just gonna ignore that because he performed at the inauguration. Let me tell you something right now. Some of you in our community, I didn't say y'all community, I said ours. I'm a black man who's entitled to feel whatever the hell I want to feel. Some of y'all, when you turned against Ice Cube, it's unforgivable. It's unforgivable. Ice Cube, NWA, Ice Cube, Dre, Eazy-E, all of them. And then Snoop came aboard, not NWA, but Snoop came aboard. Warren G and the whole crew. They took the rap game to another level. You know how many black people made money off of hip-hop? You know how many black people have been employed because of hip-hop? It transformed this world. Is everything perfect about them? Hell no. Is the way some of them carry themselves right? No. The way some of them speak? Hell no. I get all of that. But damn, before they came along, you had white folks in the music industry worshiping the devil and singing whatever the hell they wanted to sing. Nobody said anything. But the brothers come along, it's a problem. And now that the brothers come along and they make something of themselves and they got opportunities that they're willing to exploit and they choose to be apolitical, you want to get in their ass. What if they got in your ass, Keith Boykin? What if they got, and by you, I'm not talking about you specifically, bro. Again, I respect you. Of what I know of you. I don't know much, but I like listening to you on television. I respect you. I truly do. What I mean by you is I'm talking about lefties. See, I'm a registered independent. Y'all trying to roll out there, talk about, and I'm going to have on my lower third grip, make that lower third for me. Put Stephen A. Smith, still a registered independent. I ain't changing. Thank you, Griff. I ain't changing.
I am Savvy Mike, still registered independent as well.
I ain't no damn Republican. I ain't no conservative, nor am I a Democrat. I'm an independent. Why? Because I don't like none of your asses. I don't trust you as far as I could throw you.
Preach, Stephen A.
Conservatism, fiscally, taxes.
Nah, Stephen A. cooking right now. He cooking right now.
Border security, crime. That's me. Liberal. any liberal policy that you got in terms of support of the LGBTQ community, I'm good with it. Abortion rights, I'm good with it. I'm not a Roe v. Wade advocate. Meaning, I'm more pro-choice than pro-life. Not that I believe in abortion, because I don't. I just don't believe any man should be telling a woman what to do with their body.
Agreed. Shout out my Libra brother, Stephen A. Smith. Look, he started to cook at the end there, because I myself, too, am a registered independent, and everything he said was absolutely fucking right. I don't trust none of you niggas. none of you politic niggas. I don't trust you. I don't trust you as far as I can fucking throw you. I can't throw you that far. I promise you that. But either way, while I did agree with him there, him defending Snoop Dogg and Soulja Boy for performing at the Trump inauguration, I'm not mad at it. Okay, I get it as well. Get your bag. You want your money, easy, 100 grand, 200, 300 grand, however much they got paid, easy money. Go get your bag, perform your hits. I'm sure Soulja Boy was in there. I bet Trump was in there. Trump was in there. Soulja Boy, tell him, everybody dancing, right? But we are allowed to call Snoop Dogg a hypocrite because of that video he posted in 2017. He should have never posted that video. If he himself knew that if he had ever got offered a bag to perform at a Trump inauguration and he knew he would take it, even at that moment, he should have never said what he said about whoever takes it going to be Uncle Tom. Like, no. If you know you're going to take it in the future, don't call nobody else out for doing it and call him Uncle Tom because you didn't get the offer. That's probably what that was. But either way, like I said, I'm not mad at it. I don't care. Do what you got to do, man. Do what you fucking got to do. Welcome to Trump's America. Welcome to Trump's America, everyone. Anyways, let me know what y'all think about what Stephen A. Smith had to say there. What I had to say. Let me know in the comments below. I am Savvy Mike, and this is I Am Savvy Mike TV. Peace.